But now it's time for our main topic, and we're obviously talking about Leinster's opening match of the URC. It was a 1 p.m. kickoff on Saturday at the Stadio Sergio Lanfranchi in Parma. Seemed to be decent conditions out there. On our Harpen preview show, myself and Rugby Kino thought we were actually being conservative, going for 20/25 point wins, which is still inside the bookie spread for this one. But obviously in the early stages, it looked like it was going to pan out like that. But what we do now in the show is we're going to walk our way through the match, going through the timeline, and there's plenty of tries to harp on, so why don't we crack on? So anyways, the match kicked off, and we won a scrum penalty in the first minute, and we seemed to be doing well. We were attacking. We got off on the front foot. There was one after 3 minutes. There was a great offload from Ed Byrne on the deck to Charlie Matai. Got us into the 22. We nearly lost possession at the next breakdown, but the Zebre knocked on, so we won a scrum then, so it kept us in possession. So why don't you take it away, Tom? What happened next?
Yeah, I think the signs, or even just before that, the signs were there before that. We'd a line out about 3 minutes in, and Kelleher to Maloney, and Kelleher just got held up just before that. So that was the signs that it was an area Leinster were going to attack in the power game, and obviously some of the tries we got later on after this one, you know, that move came to fruition. But you're right, like there was sort of from that resulting dropout. Deegan had a bit of a free run to run back towards, when they got the 5 minute, when they got the dropout from Leinster being held up, Deegan had a bit of a free run, and that's where Ed Byrne's moment of the match, beautiful little pop pass, and maybe that's a sign of Goodman's influence, trying to pop that pass up to avoid more rucks, but it was a lovely move, and Charles Nagata hit a great run, and it did result in a day in fringe, and it resulted in a scrum. After that, it was pretty straightforward. Leinster were sort of 7 meters out with a scrum on their own ball. I think it was Deegan that went to the blind side a few phases later, and McGrath just sort of sniped in for an easy touchdown after a lot of the forwards did the heavy work. So, yeah, it was a good try. It was a good start. Leinster have obviously started, like I think the Quins match as well. I know it was a preseason friendly. Really tried to start those or put pressure immediately on teams from the get go, and hence we got that line out originally, and that Kelleher got held up. So yeah, no, it was a good try, and it looked like this could be our day. There was signs in the first 5-6 minutes that this Leinster might have too much power for Zebre.